but not least, Jon Schweppe chose Twitter-censored Georgia Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene. Jon, tell us about this.
Yeah, this week Twitter took another step in their quest for total control of the narrative, censored Marjorie Taylor Greene. She actually was citing government data about COVID-19 and some of the issues with vaccine injury, and that was a ban. Like, they decided that a member of Congress, sitting member of Congress, can't be on their platform. And obviously this isn't the first time this has happened. They banned the President of the United States.
Right.
They've banned doctors who have shared, their... they banned me, actually, about a week ago for advocating for legislation. So, this has kind of become what they're doing. Big tech is coming down harder and harder on conservatives. And the good news is we actually saw leader Kevin McCarthy this week come out and say we need a First Amendment standard online. We have to pass something in the new Congress when Republicans take back the House. So that was very encouraging, and hopefully we can, get something done there.
That is encouraging. It's a little discouraging that it's taken so long to get to this point. But what happens when someone gets canceled? Right now, they have no recourse, and we're kind of just watching everyone's First Amendment's rights dwindle away.
Yeah, well, what the libertarian, big tech-funded folks will tell you is that, it's okay if it's private companies doing it. But of course, we know, and constitutional precedent shows this too, that if private companies are acting on behalf of state actors, then they're themselves state actors, and they are violating our First Amendment rights. So I think the key here is actually passing a Section 230 reform that works, that forces these companies to host speech, political speech and religious speech, and treats it like the public square, which it is.
Right. And it used to be that conservatives would say, hey, we're getting censored. And everyone would say, no, you're not. You're not getting censored. And they kept pacifying everybody, saying it's not true. It's all in your imagination. Well, once they kick the President of the United States off the platform, and it's very clear they're censoring conservative legislators and Americans, what is the narrative now? Because they can't say we're not doing it, because everyone can see that they're doing it. Now it's for your own good because they have scary ideas.
Well, this is actually something the left does frequently, over and over and over again. It's their modus operandi, where they'll say, no, this never happens, and then once the evidence that it's happening is too much, then they say, well, it's good it's happening.
Right.
And so that's what we're seeing now with the banning is, well, President Donald Trump is a threat to democracy. Marjorie Taylor Greene is a threat to democracy. We have to kick these guys off. The only way to save free speech and free expression is to ban it.
Do you think
protect you?
Yes. Well, thank you. Thank you, everybody, for looking out for me. Do you think that Americans are picking up on it? Certainly conservatives are, but do you think those in the middle and maybe even some on the left realize what's happening?
I think the conservative base certainly is, and I think they're becoming much more animated about the problem of institutional power and what these guys can do.
Right.
But it is something we still have a lot of education to do. I don't know if people understand just how much they're being manipulated by corporations and media and all of that.
It's scary. Well, thank you for the topic. Don't go